Good evening and welcome to Brother Mohammed's channel. I am Brother Mohammed. I'm making this introduction video for you. Why did I create this channel? What is the purpose behind it? I'm giving you the background of what you should expect from this channel. I am Brother Mohammed. I live in England, in the south of the country. I created this YouTube channel to serve as a platform for communication and also for sharing experiences. Let me explain a bit why I'm making this channel. I am an entrepreneur for more than 10 years. I've been involved in entrepreneurship. It's been a great experience in entrepreneurship. Unfortunately, lately we've also had some tough times when you feel like the rug is being pulled out from under you. So there is a somewhat difficult phase. The war in Ukraine, COVID, and there's also a natural phenomenon called El Nino that happened for a while, which really disrupted our activities. It slowed down our activities a lot when we had to stay behind the scenes, stay in the office and all that. Now, I tell myself, this is the tough time. Usually when we talk about the entrepreneurship, we talk about the good times. When you have a nice car, you get to the other side. But I tell myself, this is also the time to open up, so the audience can see how an entrepreneur handles these difficult moments. It would be a great experience to share with you, just to show a bit of the daily efforts being made so that I can come back even stronger. Because saying things, quoting great sayings, it's in actions that we see the real strength of things. I think this is a good time to share my experience with you on a daily basis as much as I can. Difficulties, my hopes, what I want to do, what I want to achieve during. I worked in the kitchen for a long time, and when I started my business, started my entrepreneurial journey, I had to go back to the kitchen to work. For more than 10 years, I had left the world of the kitchen. I had made good progress. Unfortunately, as I said, there were problems. I'm returning to the kitchen to take a step back so I can leap forward better. Right now, I am working in the kitchen. At the same time, I'm running a new business that I created, which allows me to keep pursuing my dream. In fact, as they say, the hardest part isn't falling down, it's being able to get back up and keep going. There may have been a setback, there was a problem, but it's not the end of the dream. We can draw inspiration from this difficult moment to recreate our story once again. In this phase, I want to share with you or give you some insight into how I am handling this situation, how I am preparing myself, what steps I am taking, and how I plan to get back to pursuing my dream. Because as long as it hasn't happened yet, as long as I haven't reached my goal, it's not the end. I often tell myself as well, the journey is even more important than the goal itself. The path we take, the process, the difficulties. And if we manage to share with an audience, I think there are people who might be interested. Because today we are talking about entrepreneurship. There are plenty of people who want to go into entrepreneurship, but they also face difficulties. There are moments of shock, moments of doubt, and how we deal with them. That's basically the purpose of the channel, to share the experience, to show you a bit of what is like day to day, day after day, the difficulties, and how I plan to get back to pursuing my dream and everything. Because the goal of the entrepreneur, I haven't reached my goal yet, but I'm not far off. So I'm confident. In the meantime, I do my kitchen jobs, I work long hours. Today I started at 10:00 in the morning and now I'll finish at 11:00 at night, 11 hours of work. But it gives me the opportunity to think about how I can come back, how to make a better strategy to bounce back. That's the most important thing. It's not about falling and not bouncing back. As long as you have your health, your mental strength and motivation, you can keep moving forward. That's kind of the goal of this channel, a channel where I'll share my experience with you, my audience. If you have comments or suggestions to help me better direct the videos, I will also address topics that are close to our hearts. The lives of immigrants in the West, especially in England, the difficulties involved, the stress, the sleepless nights, the uncertainties. Right now we're in a phase where throughout the West, politicians have made immigrants their targets. That's the issue facing all of Western society immigrants. I will talk about how I can offer my support, the comfort I can provide. I'll also share my own story, how I was able to overcome this problem as well. I will give my advice for those who also want to start their own ventures, how to carry yourself, examples, and also practical cases. How did we successfully manage those moments of doubt? What are the prerequisites? The necessities, advice on it's not just my humble experience, but a collection of experiences with my audience, and also to show you how I manage my new activity, how I handle daily life by combining it with the job I currently do in the kitchen, which allows me to take care of my immediate needs and gives me this platform that will enable me to relaunch myself. So there will be a combination of the work I do in the kitchen, plus the contract negotiations with my current clients and my new contracts. And then you also see the implementation of these new projects. It's a channel that is very open, very transparent. I hope you will also be able to see how many times this is done. And then it will also allow me to see how I develop my strategy to get out of this difficult period. But at the same time, it's also an opportunity for you to see what we call perseverance and to be resilient. It's surely at times like these that we show our resilience. I wanted to share this with you, with my audience. I will be as transparent as I can. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will always be ready, inshallah, to answer you and everything. What I like here is making an impact through experience. I tell myself, in this difficult time, there are many people who are currently struggling, who are experiencing moments of doubt. And if they can see someone like me who is also going through this difficulty, but who keeps fighting, still believes in his project and can turn things around. So I want my channel to be a channel that can inspire you as well. Okay, thank you very much and have a good evening. Thank you.